100% Chance of Wine, sponsored by The Lodge at Columbia Point.
Today on 100% Chance of Wine, we made our way out to Walla Walla, Vapiano, and I'm joined by the owner and winemaker, Justin.
Thank you.
5th generation so far with your kids, pretty much here in the Walla Walla area. So much history here.
A lot of history. My grandparents, my homestead in Walla Walla, and my kids, like you said, are 5th generation, which is really pretty cool. My mom's family farm was out in the Loudon area. Many of us know the LaCole Winery, and it was an old schoolhouse, and my mom went to school there as a schoolgirl. So a lot of history on my mom's side as well as my dad's side in the Walla Walla Valley. But it's been really fun to grow up here. I had the great opportunity to go to Gonzaga University and graduate with a marketing degree. And then my senior year at Gonzaga, I had the opportunity to go study abroad in Florence, Italy. And that's where everything changed. And fell in love with the passion, the culture, the people, the wine, everything. And I came home from there just inspired to start something. And so I decided to start a vineyard. And that was 20-some years ago. So in 1999, I came back home and I bought my first piece of land. I didn't have any money to plant it or buy the trellising, so I borrowed a little bit of money and I had to put it all together on my own. So I put all the end posts in, all the drip, all the trellising by myself, and it took me many, many years. And I told myself for the first 7 years, this is the stupidest thing I've ever done. But I slowly made it through, and Vapiano means go slowly, and that was kind of the focus of slowly building my brand and building the property. So I bought the first 10 acres in 1999, planted it, and then in 2002 I bought the property next to it, another 10 acres, and planted that, and then in 2005 built the winery. This all started in my garage.
I was going to say, so yeah, there has to be such a learning experience there with everything that you're doing hands-on yourself. So tell me about those first years that you were in your garage and what that looked like for you.
So that was in 1998. I started picking up a little bit of fruit in the area and fermenting and kind of playing around with it. There wasn't a viticulture school as we have today. I was learning off of making home wine, and I spent about 5 years doing that. And I went to UC Davis, took a bunch of sensory classes, basic chemistry around wine, retaking all the chemistry that I didn't do well in high school. I retook it, but it was wine focused, so it became super fun. And came home and just little by little kind of learned. I'm still learning today, or 22 years later. We're always still learning. We've grown the winery now to about 8,000 cases. We're no longer just in the state of Washington. We are in Europe, we are in the East Coast, and all of the Northwest, and it's been just awesome to see it grow. So after we built this facility, we decided to open up a remote tasting room. So I have a tasting room in Bend, Oregon, right in the old Mill District, and that's been awesome to develop a whole nother group of wine club members that come down to the tasting room in Bend. And then I also open up a tasting room in downtown Walla Walla called Bruno's by Vapiano. And Bruno was a mentor of mine while I lived in Italy, and really he's the one who pushed me to come home and inspire me to start my own brand and slowly grow it over time, hence the name Vapiano.